Get in the game with the FanDuel Sportsbook app. Bet on the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, soccer, golf, MMA, and more. Every sport, every market, right at your fingertips. Deposit instantly with PayPal, Venmo, or Apple Pay, starting at just $10. Win big and cash out fast. PayPal in 24 hours or instantly at retail sportsbooks. Available in over 20 states, FanDuel's app is your ticket to the action. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app now.
Right. Next is from our boy Brian Dunlop. Subject is rating Rusev's returns so far. Hello, K100 crew. From 1 to 10, how would you rate
I got a
Rusev's...
complaint.
Go ahead.
I got a Brian Dunlop complaint.
Oh, boy. What we got?
You know, this is a very lengthy email, Brian, for a non-patron. I don't know. I'm saying that's quite a few paragraphs. You're maybe taking advantage a little bit of the free email system. Am I being too picky here?
I haven't heard the email, so how do I know?
4 paragraphs.
Too many.
Yeah. And then a lot of them, 2 of the paragraphs is him putting himself over. Okay, so I'm going to read this, right? Hello, K100 crew. From 1 to 10, how would you rate Rusev's return to WWE so far, 2025? Vince Russo and Dr. Chris Featherstone called his feud with Sheamus filler. I was thinking the exact same thing, except maybe I'm partially to blame for giving WWE this idea several months back. Rusev versus Sheamus is a filler feud, says Vince Russo on WWE Shorts. Back in April, right after Rusev returned to Raw, I was commissioned by Sportskeeda to write a potential opponents article for the Bulgarian Brute. I put Sheamus as my number 1 pick and said a battle between him and Rusev would be a slobber knocker, which is exactly what Pat McAfee said when the rivalry kicked off. I also mentioned their history in the League of Nations and the fact they'd never had a full-fledged feud with each other. Both men are looking for a fight. 7 potential opponents for Rusev after return on Raw, WWE Raw after WrestleMania 41, so he lists 7 guys. WWE looked like they took the Sheamus section of my Rusev article and stretched it out into a program that lasted months. That or they looked at AI, which absorbs info form articles like the one I wrote, especially Microsoft Bing, and they stretched that. In their feud, Rusev mentioned how his League of Nations partner Sheamus wasn't there for him when he was released by WWE in 2020. The only problem is that the League of Nations broke up in 2016. Who's writing this? On the plus side, I was entertained by their match at Clash. I can see Sheamus and Rusev becoming tag team partners, similar to Sheamus and Cesaro a decade prior. And they could go after Judgment Day's World Tag Team titles. If not, Dominic could always use a fresh challenger for his Intercontinental Championship. What are K100's thoughts? I don't really have any thoughts about this.
Okay, what was the first question?
Do you think Sheamus and Rusev would be a good tag team addition to go after the belts?
There was a question before that, at least 2.
I don't think there is.
The very first, was like on the very first paragraph.
Nah,
how would you rate his return so far?
Yeah.
1 to 10. 1 to 10.
Yeah, I'd give him a 10.
Rusev?
Yeah. Bro,
I'm giving it a 5.
Every single match has been physical. He's left welts on Sheamus. It's been good. Whether they fought or they had pull-aparts,
his video promos have been good.
You can't tell me one match that they called it in. Like, you can tell they're giving 110%. What more can you ask of somebody?
Yeah.
Both of them.
I mean, it's fine. I
they're
wouldn't
just
say it's
pulverizing each other.
If it was a 10, this show would be like if you rated.
So what would you give it?
10,
okay, what would you give it?
A 5.
A 5?
Mildly interested. Yeah.
Wow.
That's just me. That's just my opinion. My whole thing is
I know it's your opinion. I know you're not talking for Joe, but I'm just saying okay, we disagree.
Okay, I'm saying that I like some of his vignettes. I like it, but I'm saying his crowd response hasn't been
would you like
this
to
is
adjust your 5? Would you like
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Should you up it to a 6 or a 7, do you think?
I'm just not that. Then I mean,
he doesn't like it.
Decent angle. It's a filler, but that's all.
He doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. That's all. What do you give it, Joe?
No, I didn't say I didn't like it. I just said it's just average to me.
Well, 5 doesn't sound like you like it, but go ahead, Joe.
Well, 1 would be I didn't like it. 10 would be I love it. 5 is like that's all right. Well, whatever.
I give Rusev.
I like
9.
half of it.
He's going to get a 9 over here.
Okay, what was the next question?
Tag team.
What are your thoughts?
Well, first, I want to say that there's a part here. I want you to read.
If not, okay, let me read this. If not, Dominic Mysterio could always use a fresh challenger for his Intercontinental Championship.
Okay, but I want you to go back to the paragraph before that where he's putting himself over. Please read that again.
WWE looked like they took the Sheamus section of my Rusev article and stretched it out into a program that lasted months. That or they looked at AI, which absorbs info from articles like the one I wrote, especially Microsoft Bing, and they stretched that. In their feud, Rusev mentioned how his League of Nations partner Sheamus wasn't there for him when he was released by WWE in 2020. The only problem is the League of Nations broke up in 2016. Who's writing this?
Okay, let me show you what my only problem is with this. First of all, and suspend him for tooting his own horn. And
Correct.
Joe should know better than anybody that when you toot your own horn on this show and it isn't me or Disco, a burial's coming. Okay?
Right.
That's number one. And you're saying like, oh, you wrote this on Microsoft and they looked on AI and all that. It never occurred to you that they sat in a fucking creative meeting and came up with it? Okay.
Dude,
Suspend this guy. No yellow card, straight red.
Brian Dunlap said Sportskeeda commissioned him to write an article for Rusev's potential opponents.
Mission.
You don't think the WWE sat there, the booking meetings, like,
Right.
Rusev's potential
Right.
opponents?
And the funny part
like,
is,
they waited to,
if
like,
they pick one of these opponents, it'll be because they read his article.
right, 7 of them.
Come on.
They were in the booking meeting going, what are we going to do with this guy? I don't know.
Let's read Sportskeeda. There's this guy,
let's go
Bruce
to Sportskeeda.
Dunlop. Yeah. You just got buried, dude. Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.